with the new trend of 2024. It's like some Gareth Gates look. Anyway, yes, the Casanovians, boys. This is the second live stream of today. I just wanted to document some wins that have come out of the Entourage, which is my private network. It's a community for guys who want to level themselves up across the board. So inside the Entourage, it's got an emphasis on cold approach, right? So at the heart of the Entourage is mastering the art of daytime cold approach in the fastest possible time, so you can finally live in that state of romantic abundance. You can attract the women that you want rather than settling for the ones you think you can get. But it's more than just a cold approach network, right? It's a network of guys who are insatiably committed to the process of personal renaissance, who want to get more girls, make more money, develop that rock star confidence, live a life free from bullshit. So it's like, if you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, or a high achiever, and you want to master the art of daytime cold approach, but you also want to be surrounded by a group of like-minded guys who can help you level up in business, in spirituality, in whatever area of life you want to master, that's why I built the Entourage, because I noticed, especially in the cold approach community, there wasn't a great amount of solid communities. Like, there are always these weird Telegram chats where you'd get a lot of strange individuals. So what I'm building with the Entourage at the moment, it's really my decade-long project. You know, I want this to be the #1 cold approach network on the planet, and I don't think we're too far from that being a reality. So yeah, if you're looking for a community, you get coaching as well. So you'll get in-person coaching, you get community. It really is something special. So yeah, if you want to join us, there's a link below. But yeah, I wanted to just document some wins that have come out of the Entourage, particularly guys who are in their 50s, because I think oftentimes guys who are in their 50s, they think, oh, is it too late for me? Is it game over? Is it too late in the game for me to get involved in the game? So yeah, hopefully these stories that I put out in these live streams, they really inspire you that it's not your age which is the problem, it's the way that you perceive your age. Yeah, so we had one of our guys, I coached him in London in February, and he tried going out there on his own, nothing seemed to stick, he was starting to get him frustrated, he was thinking about giving up. So he rolled the dice, he got in contact with me, he was like, yo Kristian, I've been out, I've tried this, look, I'm in my 50s, I recently sold my business, and yeah, I'm just feeling frustrated. Like, I'm not getting the results that I want. I know there's a million and one things that I'm doing wrong. So like, would you be able to help me? So yeah, we worked together in February of this year. And since then, his life has dramatically changed. Like, in particular, his dating life. He really has taken the skill and run with it. And inside of our group, we have a private WhatsApp community where guys will share their wins. They'll send videos of them outside in the field, recording themselves in public, asking for advice. It's really an amazing community. But anyway, he sent some pictures through recently of one of the women who he's currently seeing, who I think she's about half his age, like this statuesque blonde bombshell who he met in Eastern Europe. And just the photos that he was sending, him with this woman, living that dream dating life, it's just amazing. Like, knowing that I've had a part to play in that, it just feels amazing. And like, the photos that he sent through, I think it really demonstrates what's possible when you take the right action, you listen to the feedback, you have unwavering conviction in your own capabilities. Evidence has got the loudest voice. This guy is in his 50s. He's now dating women who are half his age. He's living that rock star dating life. I think it would have been very easy for him to have just thrown in the towel, to have just been like, oh, what's the point? Let's just pay for play. Let's just get some escorts. Let's just give up on organic attraction altogether. But he didn't do that. He got in contact with me. I worked with him one-on-one. I introduced him to the community. He actually just sent me a lovely message this morning. He was like, Kristian, look, I just want to thank you personally for the help that you provided me. The one-to-one in London was truly life-changing, but also the community of guys as well. Like, I know he's been messaging some of the guys privately, Joseph, one of the guys that you mentioned in the message, just saying how much help all the guys have provided. And this is why I say to people, look, you can attempt to learn all of this on your own, but it is going to take a long time. And if you are a guy in your 50s, in your 40s even, then you don't really have the time to piss away. So it's like you could spend the next decade of your life banging your head against a brick wall, or you could just take the action. You can just roll the dice. You can take that leap of faith and be like, do you know what? I fuck with Kristian. I like what he does. I can see that he's genuine. I can see that he actually gets results. If you want to see the results that I get, by the way, link below, that'll take you to my website. It shows you all the results that I get. Also go onto my Instagram page at Casanova Dating. So on that Instagram page at Casanova Dating, go onto the results section, listen to the results I actually get. This works as long as you do. You know, I give you the playbook, I hold you accountable, I hold your hand through the entire experience. As long as you do exactly what I say, as long as you follow the steps, it would be unreasonable for you not to succeed. It doesn't matter if you're 55, 35, 25. It's like, I've got the tools, I've got the skill set, and most importantly, I've got the community. You know, if you're a guy in your 50s, I can introduce you to other guys in their 50s who are absolutely crushing it with women. So what is your excuse? Like, you literally do not have an excuse. Oh, I'm 50. Yeah, you can still live your ideal dating life. Like, you can still do that. But if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Yeah, it's about changing your actions to change your results. So yeah, just big shout out to that first guy. You're in your 50s, you're dating women who are half your age, absolutely crushing it, and you really inspire all of us inside of the Entourage to just keep pushing, you know, to have that obsession with progression. And then it was really weird, like this morning, I was just getting flooded with like thank you messages. I think it was like the universe's way of just reminding me of the lives that I'm changing, you know? So I got another message from another 50-year-old. Today marks 1 year since we completed our immersion in Krakow in Poland. So another 50-year-old guy that I worked with one-to-one, again, took him through the process. He approached more women with me in Krakow than he'd ever approached in his entire life. This was an interesting one because he'd known about all of this stuff for the best part of 30 years, like 30 years, like 3 decades, where he'd known about this stuff. He'd known about the game, he'd known about cold approach, but never seemed to be able to take the action. And then he turned 50 and he's like, you know what? I ain't getting any younger. Eternity's a long time and I'm too long dead. We get one shot this life. So, you know, he'd been following my content for about 3 years at that point. Finally pulled the trigger, got in contact with me. We worked together in Krakow. I gave him the playbook. I held him accountable for his actions. I introduced him to the rest of the guys. And then within a week of him returning home, he started dating a 25-year-old. So this woman is half of his age. And a year later, they're still together. And he sent me a voice message this morning. And he's like, yo, Kristian, I apologize that I've not been that active in the Entourage recently. It's just my time has been taken with my job and my relationship. But I just wanted to thank you because I'm really now able to fulfill my wildest dreams. Like, if you'd have said to me before we did our Krakow experience that, hey bro, when you get home, within a week, you're going to be dating a 25-year-old, he'd have been like, that's bullshit, you're lying. But again, evidence has got the loudest voice. He returned home, he took all of that momentum from Krakow, he elevated into the version of him which was capable of receiving this woman, and then within a week, started dating this 25-year-old, and they're still together. So now he's got an amazing girlfriend who he met through Call Approach, which was directly linked to the reps that he put in with me in Krakow. So understand, like, I think what's really beautiful about this particular story is understand the power of the compounding effect, right? He did a shitload of reps with me in Krakow, well over 100 direct call approaches. I'm always saying to you boys, 100 direct call approaches. At a minimum, that's when you start to develop proficiency. So he did well over 100 direct call approaches with me in Krakow, and every single approach that he did, he was investing into his future capabilities of being able to attract that wife-worthy woman. Then, once he returned home from Krakow, he took all of this action taker aura. When he saw that woman, he was able to go over to her, deliver his value in a non-needy way, and now he's still got her. He's still got this amazing girlfriend. And I think both of these stories, they really elucidate that it's not your age, it's the way that you perceive your age. You don't know what you don't know. And a lot of times it's easier to err on the side of pessimism rather than optimism. So I'm putting this video out there mostly for guys who are in their 50s, but even if you're not in your 50s, I want these stories to inspire you, because these are real life men having real life experiences with real life women, men who, before they got in contact with me, they thought it was game over. Now it's game on, right? And this is why I say to you, I'm the best in the world at what I do, and I get the best client results in the industry, yeah? If you want to undergo a similar transformation, whether you're in your 50s, your 40s, your 30s, your 20s, I'm the guy. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know how to get results. I know how to get results fast. Like, it's not a walk in the park. Like, it's not a magic bullet. It's not a quick fix. It's not like, oh, all you have to do is show up and boom, your dating life's changed. Like, no, you actually have to approach. You need to put the reps in. You know, you need to make sure your actions match your ambitions. But doing it with me is a lot more effortless than trying to do it all on your own. So yeah, if you want to undergo a similar transformation, there's a link below. You can apply to work with me, and understand that when you apply to work with me, you not only get the coaching, you not only get that one-to-one support, but you also get access into a community of like-minded individuals, guys who want to level up across the board. It's not just about cold approach. It's for guys who want to, master the art of cold approach, but also who want to level up in the business world, who want to have accountability to stay consistent with the gym, whatever. Like, it's this personal renaissance echo chamber of encouragement for guys who just want to become the most fuckable version of themselves across the board. And it's a beautiful thing that we're building. So yeah, if you want to join us, there's a link below. I'll speak to you boys again tomorrow. I might do another live stream today, who knows, maybe. But yeah, a lot more content on the way. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed, and like the live stream if you've been inspired by these audacious anecdotes from the Entourage. All right, boys. Mwah.